What's going on, guys? Fab4Games here. I'm recording all these videos back to back. Today we're going to be reacting to Hullo Twins, Take Long Tales Episode 3. We're now a quarter of the way through Season 1 of Take Long Tales, so expect an episode to be 1, The Missing Coach, and 2, come out on April 1st. Comment down below how you enjoy. And then I remember, okay, so this was a really big plot. So what I did was, we're now a quarter of the way through Season 1. So it's not going to have to be the missing coach and come out on April 1st. And that ended up being an April Fool's joke because on April 1st, I uploaded the missing coach, quote unquote. It was the Christmas video with puppets, I think. I originally did that for some. I wrote the script for something else, and then I was like, I'll record it as a YouTube video. That works. So yeah, I did that, and then yeah, this is a. Yeah, let's watch this.
The engines on the island of Soda were finding life.
I think I based this off other things of Hullo Twins, because Hullo Twins was never adapted. And so was the missing coach was originally going to be adapted in Season 2, and then it never was because it was cancelled last minute. And I'm not sure if it's known what episode it was replaced with, but I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if it's 100% sure, but we're pretty sure, I think, that it was, what's the name, the first episode, what was the first episode of Season 2? Thomas, Percy, and Nicole. Oh, no, it was called, no, it was Thomas, Percy, and Nicole, and then Double Trouble in, other regions. So I based this off of other people's things with compilations of the engines working, and then I based this off of the original story as well.
One place was it leaving another.
The engines
felt rushed off their wheels. And any accidents would cause lots of confusion.
I think I sped up these clips.
There were lots of near accidents.
Was that a meow? I don't have a cat or anything. I think I heard a meow. What the heck was that? What the heck? I don't know what that was. I have no idea. Okay, that was weird. Let's keep watching. Okay. And then the island arose. So the idea of this is that
lots of trains came from the mainland.
A lot of
to deliver passengers.
But there were lots of like near accidents and stuff, and everything was working. Like it's very busy, basically.
One way, the Fat Controller.
And then I accidentally showed Percy, and Percy's revealed to be new in a later episode. Although, do I actually?
At the station.
You can't see the number, I don't think. So maybe. No, you never see the number. So, guys, that's actually a different engine. That's not Percy. It sounds like a really bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It sounds like a really cheap solution out of it. But yeah, trust me, it's not Percy, guys.
Another engine will be coming from Scotland to help out with the workload. They'll be able to do shunting and goods work. The engines were very happy.
And then later,
the Fat Controller was at the docks. Cranky, can you see any ships out there heading for Soda?
why did I let that thing go?
Oh yes, fire and clear, sir. But did you mean two engines?
He never actually said one engine in Cranky.
What? Two engines? No, I never ordered two engines.
Are you sure that's the right
Are you sure that's the right ship, Cranky?
And Cranky's Cranky's in this.
Yes, it's the only one heading for Soda.
What should we do, sir?
What should we do, sir?
Oh, we'll have to let them
dock. I'll talk to the engines to see which one is number 57646.
Which is the actual number that's supposed to be oncoming.
When the engines docked,
the Fat Controller talked to them.
Which one of you is number
57646?
So that's so fast.
Oh, sir, you can't tell. We have no numbers on our tenders, no names.
And what I did here, so one of them is, they're both two Donald models, because I don't have a Douglas model. So I just did a really cheap solution.
Oh,
sir, you can't tell.
So I just taped a little bit of black thing over it with tape. You can see hairs and stuff. I don't know, I'm sort of okay with that. So that's that.
We have no numbers on our tenders, no nameplates on
And that's just done over. And then on this, I literally, so for the Douglas quote-unquote model, I just used black Sharpie and just did over the Donald stuff because I knew that this is going to be a Douglas model, so I don't need it's not going to be like, I can put Douglas over that.
Smoke boxes
Smoke boxes or whatever they are on engines.
And that's meant to be sort of roast because Donald and Douglas's nameplates appeared in several places throughout the Railway series, like on their boilers, on their smoke boxes, on their cabs. I'm not sure about the cabs part, but they appeared in a few different places from their first book of introduction to their next book and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I see. Well,
I'll have to keep both of you for a trial.
As soon as I
find out which one of you is playing tricks,
I'm sending you straight back to
Scotland.
The engines felt a little bit worried,
But they were sure the Fat Controller would never find out.
And then, so what I was originally going to do after this was, wait, hold on. After this was have episode 4 be the missing coach. And that's what I was going to do. Then afterwards I realized, how about I make Duck and the Diesel Engine an ending episode, like finale thing. And then I'll make this, Hullo Twins, episode 3, part 1, and the missing coach, episode 3, part 2. And so that was my plan, but then I sort of stopped doing Thomas, so yeah. And the original take, I was actually able to find the original take of the missing coach, and I actually need to try and upload that to the second channel, because I think it failed at uploading. But, whatever, anyways. That's that video. I'm not sure if we'll be able to fit in the next episode. Maybe it'll be a super long video. But, yeah. So, let's go. Let's try and knock out 2 videos. Let's try and knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Or 2 videos with 1 video.
The big engines were not very happy with their extra workload.
So basically, hold on, let me explain. So for the missing coach, I'm not sure if I explained this just before, but so I recorded it, not on the iPad that I used to record this, but on this camcorder that I had from a family member, and then it turned out the quality wasn't as good, and then I was going to edit in Windows Movie Maker. And that way, actually, do I have the story in the description of this? The missing coach is being redone because the footage was horrible and wasn't very faithful to the original. There won't be any more behind the scenes in these videos decision. Oh yeah, I have a behind the scenes clip in this part, so that'll be good. So yeah.
Not only did they have to pull their trains, but they had to shunt them together.
I was really proud of that because I was able to make the camera stay still for both of those shots, because those are separate shots, but the camera's in the same place, so it's just like cross-fading. So it's like...
We're not very happy with their extra workload on the island.
So they have to shunt.
Not only did they
instead of what Thomas would do.
Shunt them together.
I'm so proud of that.
They were very grumpy and would often be late for their trains because they took so long shunting.
And I think this episode actually combines Trouble in the Sheds and the next video, like, from that. I'm just seriously give you a shout out. And then he did give me a shout out, so yeah, thank you, Mr. Shockers. Woo.
To make matters worse, they also had to use a turntable. Tank engines or smaller engines don't need to use turntables, but tender engines do because it's dangerous to go fast backwards. One day, Gordon hopped on. It was a very windy day. He tried to stop in the right place, but the wind just kept blowing him, and he wasn't trying very hard. To make matters worse, he was really grumpy.
And I was actually also going to combine this with Gordon Takes a Tumble, or whatever it was originally called. Or I'm not sure if, I think that was what it was originally called. Or Gordon Falls on, I don't know, whatever that was. And then he would fall into a ditch, and then, I don't know, it'd have a little bit of mud. Oh, whoops. It'd have a little bit of mud just here. So yeah, I was originally going to do that, and then I realized after recording, oh, whoops, I didn't do that. Oh, well, I can just do that. Oh, well, it means I have another story to work with later on.
Eventually, his driver came out.
And that's a little minifigure that I got from something else, I think. I think that came with a lot of the extra engines that I got.
Tender upsets the balance. I'm sorry, but we'll just have to pull the next train backwards.
Which, this story's sort of unrealistic, because trains in real life might actually have it, you pull the train smoke box facing backwards, so the crew can, like, just look back, and there's not a big engine in the way, so, like, if they crash or something, then, I don't know, it's not the most realistic, but I think there's proper railway terms, but, yeah, that's sort of
It's
simplified.
very cross. Is there like not a loop or something that we can go to? No, I'm sorry. Oh, the indignity. Gordon arrived at the platform. Some people teased him. Look, it's a tank engine.
People probably wouldn't even know who a tank engine is. I don't know, maybe it's people who are railway enthusiasts. But most of this stuff, I'm sort of criticizing the Reverend W. Audrey's work when I say that. But, yeah, I'm saying stuff.
Gordon. James is laughing too. Ha ha ha. Be careful, you might stick too. I'm not so big as you.
I should have said, I'm not as fat as you. I don't know why I didn't say I'm not as fat as you. Because that, like, I originally thought that line might be changed in, the US stuff, because it has the word fat, and the word fat is not used very often. But it was actually, George Carlin actually narrated, I'm not as fat as you, in the US dub. So I was really surprised when that happened. So, yeah.
James eventually came back over that day. He was trying to turn around to get into the sheds. But it was a very windy day. The wind blew him round like a top. Wow! Cried James.
Let's speed that
Gordon
up.
arrived just in time to see the action unfold.
And that goes back to
James.
normal
He
speed.
spun around, and when he stopped, he was still facing the wrong way. He didn't care. Gordon laughed. Playing roundabouts, are you?
I think that is
Sensible
actually
engine.
Harold's airfield in the background there.
James didn't reply. He just rolled into the shed.
That night, the engines had a meeting.
Gordon has to pull his train backwards and people think he's a tank engine. James has to spin on a turntable like a top.
It's disgraceful.
Oh, wait, I'm not sure. I think Trouble in the Shed. So this is where the original episode would end, because I trimmed it down. Because Henry also had an accident, but Henry isn't mentioned in this. So, yeah.
James has to spin on a turntable like a top.
It's disgraceful.
I think I originally wanted it as Henry saying it, so then I was about to say it's despicable, because that's often known for them saying that since Stuck in the Diesel Engine, but oh well, I didn't get to do that.
I think I have an idea to solve this. He told them.
Yes,
said Gordon. We'll do it tomorrow. The engines had decided to go on
And I merged 2
strike.
episodes into one.
The next day, a mob of angry passengers were at the
Lego
platform.
figures and Gordon's driver, but I reused the figure, so it's fine. Also a Star Wars guy there. I don't know, maybe he's the fanboy or something. I don't know, whatever. These are just random people. Also, that's actually the same figure from Edward's Day Out 2 episodes ago. The policeman or whatever, so yeah.
Want our money back. I'm gonna be late for my meeting. Where's the train? I'm gonna be late for my meeting. Where's the train? Where's the train?
And then I lower the volume in this clip. And then that's just a bit of blue tack as the desk. And I recorded this on top of a book. I just made a little cardboard corner of the room. And you can just see a little thing. It's just like a little... It's like an L shape or like 3D. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the corner of like a cube. And I just got that. And that's the entire set.
Back controller sat in his office listening to the noise outside.
And that's just blue tack as the
What
bottom
could
of the
that
back
be?
controller.
Is there no train? Was it late? The station master came in.
There's trouble in the shed.
There's trouble in the shed, sir. Henry's sulking, there's no train, the passengers are saying that it's a bad railway. Indeed, said the fat controller. We'll see
I
about
had to
that.
re-record that because I watched a YouTube poop just recently before I saw this, and I saw that the line was, "Indeed, this is a bad railway," and the fat controller just agrees. By the way, you should look some of those up. I think some of them do contain swear words, but for those of you people who can, look up some Thomas YouTube poops. They're so funny. But yeah, anyways, let's keep watching.
And he sped away to the sheds. He arrived at the sheds. The engines were grumpy. Henry, go pull your train. He won't, sir, interrupted Gordon. We're on strike. We are important engines. You fetch our trains and we will pull them. We will not go in dirty sidings and shunt dirty trucks and coaches. I see. Well, we'll see about that. The Fat Controller thought long and hard. He then sped away to turn around and raced to the works.
So the works, this is where Percy is introduced.
Oi, you the controller? Yes. We want our train. Well, it'll be coming in a minute.
When I say a minute, I mean the next day.
The Fat Controller sped away.
But still, you know, it's fine.
He climbed the viaduct and
that's actually
speeding along.
Part of Donald and Douglas's story was actually going to be they work at the scrapyard as well, and this is meant to be a scrapyard with a bunch of old dirty engines. These are actually knockoff take-alongs that I got, and I decided, you know what, let's just scrap them up, make them look like really bad. Several Thomases, yeah. So that's actually a scrapyard over there.
Climbed the viaduct and soon
And you can also actually see Adventures Thomas, the first one. So that's cool, I guess.
He climbed the viaduct and was soon speeding along nicely. He raced into the works.
You can just see Percy in the background there.
Later, heading to Vickerstown.
So it goes to here.
Oi, Thomas. Do you have a free moment?
Oh, this is just sitting on the tracks in the
I have a
foreground.
special for you. Ooh, a special, sir. Thank you, sir. We must go and fetch the new engine. Ooh, a new engine? Where is it, sir? To the works. Oh, okay.
Not very realistic, but oh well. Also, that cut is so seamless. Like, Thomas is in the same position here as there. I really like that. And then you shouldn't be able to do that, because that's just meant to be two hard tracks. There's not, like, a junction there where you can join them, but oh well. I changed it now. And you can see a little signal thingamabobby that I added here in the little corner. And it's meant to be facing this way, so yeah.
Thomas and the Fat Controller went to the works. When they eventually came out, they had an engine under a cover. They finally arrived back at the yards.
And it's just
Edward
a layer
came
of,
Oh, is
blue
this the
tack.
new engine, sir? It sure is, Edward. We're just in time for us to uncover the engine.
Bad words.
A workman
I saw it in
slowly
stop
undid all the
motion here, but it
sheets.
wasn't
Ooh, a saddle tank. And number 6. Just then the Fat Controller spoke up. The big engines think that they're too important to shunt trains. How about you three run the main line for a while? Ooh, yes, please, sir. And that's exactly what they did. The next day, the 3 engines pulled the express. Ugh, my train's late, but oh well, said a passenger. Meanwhile, the 3 big engines were shut up in the shed. They were very lonely and only had the 3 of them for company and the occasional workman to pass by. They were very sad and now know that they are not so important after all.
Nobody cares about them. Yay! Now let's look at the behind the scenes. I forgot about this. You see Kevin in the background and Thomas. Yay. Behind the scenes coming up. Post on this episode.
Hey guys, I was gonna film Percy on screen, but before I begin, his entire wheel.
Oh, I forgot about that. So I got an extra Percy model, and I was going to film this because it was in much better condition than the other Percy model, but the wheel just fell off, straight up. The wheel just fell off. And the wheel's also wonky.
Yeah, the axles weren't rusty, so I don't know why, but yeah, the wheel was cracked for a while, and if you notice, it's actually wobbly, not wobbly, but wonky. So it always like bounced along the rails, and like boom, boom, boom. So yeah, just before I started filming, the whole wheel came off.
and Percy's probably the one in the best nick.
Best nick, best condition.
And there's not many chips in the paint. So I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to put up with this Percy on screen. He's not in the best shape, but until I can get an Adventures Percy, you'll have to put up with it.
I never did end up getting Adventures Percy.
Because I don't have very many Adventures Vol in stock. I'm sorry if you can't hear me over the wind, but yeah, I'll have to use this Percy. He's not wonky and his magnets aren't in the best condition, but yeah, I sharpied over the but yeah. Sorry you guys, you'll have to put up with this one for a while. Why is that stuck in? I was for a scene. The scene where it's gonna cover it like a tarpaulin to hide Percy, but just as I was doing that, a wheel came off, and hold on, I think I have it here somewhere. There's one part, and there's the other. So if you can see that,
You can just see the iPad cover right here.
so
Yeah, the
entire wheel just cracked off, and you can see
That looks alright now.
that looks all right now, but now it doesn't. But
Yeah, so,
yeah,
Yeah, so that was that. Okay. And thanks, guys. See you guys in the next part, where I watch Duck Takes Charge. Remake. Oh, no, what is the text for this? E6, Take Long Tales. Remakes of existing content is good, lol. So I think this was the full first time I basically just adapted an episode from the TV series. Anyways, see you guys in the next part. Bye.